Yes, people, what's going on? Adam McKola here. My voice is absolutely on the
Adam
ropes.
McKola here.
I'll be here with Jay, Motty. Shouldn't take this out.
Sorry.
It's not nice.
Sorry.
It's how I sound or what?
Sorry. Forgive me. It's not because you've been shouting all day, you've been at a tailgate all day, and you've been drinking and eating God knows what all day.
Sure, I'm working. We're in the Metlife Stadium, as you can see. Man United have beat West Ham. Hello, is that West Ham?
Is that West Ham? Not anymore, mate.
2-1. Thanks to goals from
Bruno Fernandes.
And
Yes. Bruno Fernandes.
did Ahmad Diallo score?
No, it's disallowed. Yeah, how many have you had? I thought you was messing about there. I thought that was a joke, but no, he thinks we won 3-1 and Ahmad got one of them. We won 2-1 and Bruno Fernandes scored both goals. And even I know that and I'm clueless.
Bruno's second, I imagine.
This is the kind of level you get when it's like from Stretford, Paddock, when we come all the way over to America. We get full access at the Metlife Stadium and we don't even know who scored the goals.
Listen, I was mingling with all the fans.
You were doing good.
I'm a man of the people.
You are a man
I was
of the
out
people.
here.
I love all that about you.
All right.
Yeah, so that's fair enough.
Forget watching. I mean,
oh, look at you lot sat in the press box watching the game, noting down who scored.
making notes and that.
Making notes,
Weirdos.
pathetic. Yeah, Manchester United won 2-1, Bruno Fernandes. And do you know what? It was a good start. Rasmus Højlund almost recreating the goal he scored against Arsenal here a couple of seasons ago. Was it last season? I can't remember. Whatever. It was last season,
No,
wasn't it?
Metlife. Last season.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, he went through.
crazy.
You can work that one out yourselves, you'll know. Hit the post. Ugarte looked lively in the first half as well. I thought Mainu, I love Kobbie Mainu. Can we just stop any silly debate about the future Kobbie Mainu? And admit he's min. And if you've got any sense, you should build a midfield around him because he's absolutely class. He looked good today as well. Like you said, Ahmad played well, had a goal disallowed. Bruno Fernandes, though, he does what he does best, scores goals.
That goal. His second, I imagine.
Yeah, well, the penalty was a penalty, wasn't it? So, unless you're absolutely amazed at his penalty taking technique, I'd be surprised if that goal was amazing.
I forgot the penalty.
Yeah, but
his second goal was nuts.
It was
His
nuts.
second goal was a beautiful finish. And me and Steve walked, because we were in the media,
Steve's
we went
over there, by the
down, and we walked round to behind the goal so that we could see some of the fans and hear the singing and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, to see that goal going from behind it was special. It was a great goal by Bruno Fernandes.
Macca may not do much talking on this review, yeah? We might just take away Adam McKola's speaking rights. They might revoke them. So, no, Bruno Fernandes obviously 2 great goals. I thought Cunha looked lively as well. Had a shot, it was a pretty tame shot in the end, but it was on target and he looks like he's up for it. I thought he played well.
The substitution killed it a bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, after 65, 70 minutes, the game was pretty much done. It must be difficult when you make a lot of changes and stuff. You could see Harry Maguire. I know he joined up late, didn't he? Because he wasn't even supposed to.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he thought he wasn't going to be here. But
he looked
is,
a little
obviously.
bit leggy, and some of his passes were overhit or underhit, and well, that's going to happen on pre-season tour. Mason Mount looked energetic, lively, and stuff. But it is interesting to see how we go ahead because today Bruno kind of starts in the front three. It's Kobbie Mainu and Ugarte in the midfield, and I agree with you and Joe. I was winding Joe up when I was with him about Ugarte, but I thought Ugarte looked good as well. And obviously the bit where he set up Ahmad's goal, that counted, was fantastic as well. Like a little Megs. I think there was 2 Megs.
Do you know who I like today as well? Your boy Doggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets forward well done here, creative chances, gets free kicks. Look, he is a good player, and I thought it was a bit harsh, some of the criticism of him in that first season where people were saying, oh, he was not up to it and all the rest of it. Coming into the Premier League, coming to a club like Manchester United, from a club like Leicester, no disrespect to him, is a huge step up for a youngster as well. What is he, 2021? And he only cost 20 million quid, which in today's sort of modern era is nothing. So yeah, I like Patrick Dogger and I think he fits in his system well. And him and Ahmad, as your wing backs, it offers you quite a lot going forward as well. They can do the defensive side of things. I think Ahmad can do the defensive side of things. But going forward, they're really impressive and you can see he was scared in the West Ham defence today.
What did you make of Mateus Cunha?
I liked him, man. I thought he played well, he was lively. I've liked him. I know we've barely seen him against Leeds and obviously West Ham, but I've liked what I've seen so far. It looks like he's settled in with the rest of the group, and I'm looking forward to seeing him and Brian Mbeumo when we start seeing him.
He's so good as well, 2-footed.
Yeah.
He's very quick on the ball, he's got those quick feet. He seems to be linking up well with Bruno Fernandes. I think those two like playing with each other, and you can see that. Obviously, we need him to make relationships with the other players in the team, but Ruben Amorim's been speaking about him, and he said, like, you know, he's one of the loudest players in the dressing room. He speaks like 5 languages. He's speaking to everyone. He's jovial and stuff. And he looks like he could be someone that kind of blends the changing room. I mean, kind of not. I'm not comparing them as players, but if that is true and that's how he's approached things, kind of reminds me of Wayne Rooney arriving. Just like
I mean,
chatting with
I belong
everyone.
here.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Hat tricks on your debut and all that. Now, you like that. And too many players have come to Old Trafford, come to United, and you've seen them struggle almost immediately. You've seen them struggle where you think the weight of the shirt is too much. They don't look like the player they were at the previous club. And we've seen some players who we've bought now, who've been here for a couple of years, who we're still waiting to see if actually they're going to fit in Manchester United. Mateus Cunha, I know it's only 2 friendlies, so we can't get too carried away. But you can see he's certainly not lacking any confidence. He wants the ball. He wants to make things happen. There's no issues there. He's trying to create. He knows what his job is in the team. He's not to keep it safe, play it safe, and just keep possession. Yes, you've got to look after the ball, but it's to try and create, and he is doing that. So yeah, I'm excited about Mateus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes is picked up from where he left off last season. Be interesting to see 1 or 2 of the players who, not a question mark around, but how are they going to fit in the system? Is Mainu and Ugarte going to be your midfield pivot moving forward? If it is, does that mean Bruno Fernandes is going to be played further up the pitch? How does Brian Mbumo fit in? What does this mean for Rasmus Højlund? What does it mean for Joshua Zirkzee, your boy, when he comes back into the squad?
There, you know, I was just about to say, like, we've obviously been. We can turn it around. We can flick it around. The players are over there training, as you can see, and some of them they're playing a match. I'm not sure how many players are on each team because I can't quite count them at the moment. And as you can see, I'm struggling at the best times. There's Mbumo, look. There's Joshua Zirkzee. There's Diego, Leon, Luke Shaw. So some of the players that only had 25 minutes, Chido Obi, Harry Maguire, Casemiro. So some of the players that only had 25 minutes are out there right now. And then Mbumo's right there. Look, Mbumo playing at the Metlife. So we didn't get to see him in the game, but he is over there.
Well spotted there, and a little exclusive from Adam McKola. Well done, son. Yeah, so look, it's a positive.
How does it feel seeing
It's a positive
play? Is it like when Zidane Iqbal played and I got excited?
You know, when I was emotional for you when Zidane Iqbal made his debut, and I loved that post-match speech you gave outside Old Trafford and what it meant and how important it was and a seminal moment, and no matter what, that's part of the history of Manchester United, and that's how it feels for me and the rest of the Baldies. When you see a ball player, a £70 million player, a bald one at Manchester United, that is historic, yeah? Not since Jaap Stam was in his pomp, have we had, or even Dion Dublin, have we had a ball that we can really get behind. Fabian Barthez. So this is it. How dare you? This is it. I said Jaap Stam. So this is it, man. This is
William Prunier.
William Prunier, what a legend. So yeah, hopefully Mbumo can have the same career at United as William Prunier. And no, good to see it. Good to see him training. Just want to see him start, man. And there's a lot of reasons to be excited. Look, not get carried away. A win in a pre-season tour, pre-season friendly, doesn't mean loads, but it can help. It can help players with confidence, get players get to know each other. It can help just the team to sort of blow off the cobwebs, and also it was such a negative season last season that had we lost today, people would be going, United picking up where they left off. United
got exclusive. Look, Brian Mbumo's playing.
Yeah, I've seen him. I sensed him.
Did you see it? Did you hear that? Brian Mbumo was playing over there.
Playing over there. If you're wondering about Stephen House's review, that's going to be coming up later. Don't worry, you're going to get a full review from Stephen Housen.
It's just man's been in the sun all day, and it's
you do tan quite well, don't you?
Phenomenal.
Yeah,
Your hair and your tan are probably your best attributes.
On that note, we will see you in Chicago.